Hello FPL managers, it's time for our weekly preview. In this video we'll try to cover the main points that you need to know ahead of Game Week 4. And let's start with some team stats and players facts. Leicester have won 3 of their last 4 home meetings with Liverpool in all competitions, although they lost this fixture 3-2 last season. Man City are unbeaten in their last 21 top flight matches against Newcastle. They won 18 and drew 3 times. It is their longest ever unbeaten run against a single top flight opponent and is also Newcastle's longest such winless run. United have kept a clean sheet in 9 of their last 10 visits to Turf Moor in all competitions, with the exception being a 1-0 defeat in August 2009. Did you know that Alexander Mitrovic has scored 15 league goals since his Fulham debut in February? No player has scored more in the top 4 tiers of English football since then. Mo Salah also has 15. Sergio Aguero has scored 14 goals in his 11 Premier League appearances against Newcastle. 8 of those have come in his last 2 home matches against them. He scored 5 times in October 2015 and 3 times in January 2018. Roberto Pereira has had a hand in 9 goals in his last 9 Premier League appearances at Vicarage Road, with 7 goals and 2 assists. Concerning Cleansheets odds, Manchester United, Manchester City and Arsenal have the highest clean sheets odds in Game Week 4. Have a look on all the odds for the other teams. Our top 5 players to watch in Game Week 4 are: Aguero. No team has scored more goals than Manchester City at home so far, 6, with Aguero being directly involved in 4 of those. He has attempted more shots per game than any other player, only matched by Mo Salah. Newcastle are one of Aguero's favourite Premier League victims. In 9 games he scored 14 goals and assisted 3 more against them. Hazard. He's back to perfect form. He's the main member of the attacking front 3 who won't be rotated. Chelsea have a few good fixtures to look forward to in the next 5 games, plus Hazard is on penalties. With a relatively low ownership, 14.4% compared to other premium picks like Mane and Salah, he can get you a big ranking boost if he scores big in those easy upcoming matches. Bynes. On top of his defensive duties, Bynes has a huge attacking potential with 2 shots and 3 attempted assists so far, as well as being a set piece taker. He can get involved in goals besides clean sheets. Speaking of clean sheets, Everton kept back-to-back clean sheets last season against Huddersfield. Shaw. A minimum of 1 shot every match with 2 out of 5 on target, on top of 4 attempted assists, is a good record for a fullback who's not yet fully fit. Shaw has been establishing himself as a starter in Mourinho's plan, and for 5.1 million he offers the cheapest route into Manchester United's backline. PS, opponents Burnley have failed to score in 9 out of the last 10 times they hosted Manchester United. Murray. Brighton's leading goal scorer has kicked off where he left last term, opening his tally with a goal against Manchester United in an attempt to better his 12-goal record from last season. His 12 goals have enormously contributed to him being a bonus points darling, with 16 bonus points collected, second highest among teammates. Fulham conceded at least 2 goals in each of their opening 3 game weeks so far and look very likely to concede more at Brighton. Next up, our top 3 captains for this game week are Aguero, Salah and Hazard. The overwhelming majority on Twitter will be captaining Aguero. Now let's finish up with some frequently asked questions. Could Iwobi be a good differential and budget friendly midfielder? Yes, he started the last 2 matches, but he was subbed off after the first half against West Ham last game week. He's a bench impact player at best. I can't see him ousting Mickey, Ramsey, Ozil or Torreira, so it's better to invest your 5.5 million elsewhere. Second question, stick or twist with Burnley Players after their poor start of the season? They have scored 4 goals and conceded 14 in their last 5 EPL matches, which makes them look bad on both ends of the field. I wouldn't stick with their defensive players, though Wood and Goodmanson may come beneficial starting from Game Week 5. Opinions are slightly tilting towards selling Burnley Players with 56%. Third question, what to do with Aubameyang? Aubameyang hasn't delivered yet despite having 7 shots on target, more than any other teammate. Arsenal have a great run going forward, only Liverpool from top 6 to play in the next 10. I would at least give him this week to get off the mark, as he's a proven goal scorer. And let's not forget that Arsenal played Manchester City and Chelsea. My advice is to keep him. Our Twitter poll shows that 38% of managers are keeping him and 29% are giving him one last chance, while 33% are selling him. And last but not least, is it a good idea to triple captain Aguero versus Newcastle? Nobody can predict when the best time to play triple captain is. In theory, a player with a double game week is the best candidate to use the chip, but things don't always go according to plan. Now, I personally wouldn't play it on Kun this weekend. I will have him as my captain, but it's still too risky for a triple captain. His previous record against Newcastle is brilliant, but I expect the Magpies to park the bus and merely focus on not ending with a heavy score. 55% of our Twitter fans think it's not a good idea to triple captain Aguero. We have come to the end of this episode. Leave all your questions in the comments below. I always reply to everybody. Check out our Twitter, Facebook and website for daily updates. If you want to support us, click here and become our Patreon. Thank you for watching and talk to you soon.